Hey, what's up, everyone? This is Exploring MJ Hoax again, bringing you another video today. Yes, of course, it is based on Kobe and Gianna's passing. Of course, you all know the memorial was on 2/24/2020, and I will get into that in a little bit. First, I want to bring this all to your attention. You all remember seeing the death certificate of Kobe and Gianna, and where it said rapid. You remember that? They put rapid, the injury or something about rapid. Well, I remember that I own a rapid card, They issue these out to people. Um, employee, employees receive this card, and I have a rapid pay card. I own one of these cards, and apparently somebody's watching. I know who it is. Of course, you all should know who it is. But also, I think Kobe is behind some of this stuff too. Look, cause he put it on his card. Now, come on, rapid. Not on the card, but on the desk. They put it on the death certificate. It's just so much stuff that a lot of people are missing that I'm looking at, and it's I'm telling you guys, there's so much connected and linked. It's just so awkward. I have so much stuff to show you all. I have a whole lot of stuff to show you. Y'all, it's crazy. But this is one of the things, the rapid pay card. Yeah, cause sometimes I pull out my little wallet or whatever, and I have my rapid pay card, and I'm guessing they're looking at me, thumb through my cards or whatever. But I own one of those cards, and yeah, rapid pay card. Quickly, I just want to show you right quick what I'm talking about as far as the rapid. Here's where they listed. It said, I can't really make that out, but I think it says time interval between onset and death, and then under that it says rapid. Guys, really this is Kobe's death certificate. See? Oh boy, oh guys, look. Hey, look at this. You see that? 8-ball. 8-ball and MJG. Now, I've been listening to this song, off and on, probably been some months, probably 5-6 months off and on. I don't really listen to it that much, but I used to listen to it back in the day, and I like that song. Space Age Pimpin'. I seen that recently some mentioned in one of them Kobe articles recently, during the talks about the death and all. I saw the word space, and I also saw, look at this, look, the 8-ball. The 8 ball. Do y'all see that 8 ball? Is and then he's playing pool. The guy is playing pool. 8 ball and MJG. MJ. G. You see, boy, y'all look. MJ, Michael Jordan or Michael Jackson or both of them. MJ G. Y'all get it? Y'all see what the fuck? Look, bruh. Like y'all, it's look. I'm not trying to say that it definitely is a hoax, but I want you all to connect the dots. Connect the dots, cause I have been connecting so many dots since this death announcement, and like it's like stuff that's surrounding, like things that I'm into contact with or things like that, but guys, I mean, like I told you all, I played 8 ball on Facebook, the 8 ball pool game. And also, I remember watching recently a video where they were talking about the crash, and this man was describing how the crash was or something. And he said the smoke looked like a thick something thick pool of milk or something like that. Thick pool excuse me, a thick pool of milk, a thick pool of milk. 8 ball pool. Y'all, come on, come the hell on. I mean, it's just so obvious. I mean, there's so much to reveal, so much to show you all. 8 ball and MJG, that I have been listening to this for some months. But like I said, back in the day, I used to listen to this song off and on. Guys, you gotta pay attention to the details. Yeah, this is just to remind you all about Kobe's shirt. You remember the one that was black and gray or black and white, and it has the 8 and the 24, or the 2 and the 4 on the shirt. Guys, remember that? Remember that 8? It looked like a snake, and it had a 2 and a 4 inside of the 8, and it looked like an 8 ball. It reminded me of 8 ball, and then the balls behind them were black balls, black and I think they were gray, black and gray. Yeah. Okay, guys. So I remembered how they kept trying to link the number 20 to Kobe. So they said that Kobe was with the Lakers for 20 years. Vanessa added she was married to Kobe for 20 years. I think something else about 20 years. But also this. Now you all know that recently they said Kobe and Gianna's graves were unmarked, right? Remember that they said that their graves were unmarked? Well, I remember that they like one of these articles that I read says something about how John Wayne's grave was unmarked. And John Wayne is supposed to be buried at the same cemetery site as Kobe and Gigi. And guess how long that they let John Wayne's grave stay unmarked? Guess how long? 20 years. 20 years. And they had put a marking, engravement on his tombstone. 20 years. 20 years. Come on, y'all. 20 years. And John Wayne was his grave had been unmarked, just like Kobe and Gianna's graves are unmarked. Connect some dots, people, please. Come on. Hello. Okay, quickly. Just look at what it says right there. It says in 1998, nearly 20 years after he succumbed to lung cancer, an understated bronze plaque was added to the grave site where he was buried. 20 years, guys. Same article on John Wayne. 20 years. Connect dots. Guys, so look at this. Kobe Bryant mourners are paying respects at the wrong grave site, says cemetery. Now, if your fans want to pay respect to you, they're gonna want to know the correct, grave site to go to. Why are people going to the wrong grave site, paying respects to someone, and they think it's Kobe's grave site, but it's not Kobe's grave site, and the graves are unmarked. So they say the graves are unmarked. And look, I mean, look at this article, guys. I mean, how are they gonna go to the wrong graves? It just really does not. This whole thing, it's a little it's vague information, and they're trying to cover your eyes. They're trying to, they're throwing information out there that people aren't taking into consideration and thinking more about. How in the hell are they going to go to the wrong graves? I mean, you got all these people coming there each and every day, putting flowers there, and thinking that that's their grave sites? Come on, y'all. Look at this. Read this. Look. Flowers left for Bryant and his daughter Gianna are being cleared out on a daily basis at Pacific View Memorial Park because the private plot belongs to another family. They are paying respects to Kobe and Gigi, but those are not their grave sites. I mean, y'all saw the pictures, right? Of them, all those flowers and stuff, you know? And Lord have mercy, they are laying flowers there for the wrong people or persons or whatever. This is ridiculous. A media relations specialist for the cemetery told USA Today Sports on Wednesday, "We can confirm that is not Kobe and Gianna's resting place, and you can also confirm it because you all know that they aren't really in there too. If you wanted them to know where their actual resting places were, you all would have told them where their actual resting places were, but you did not." Look at this. It says Ashley Bunton of Service Corporation International, which owns the Southern California cemetery. "We cannot divulge any additional details as to where they are." Why? Why are y'all covering up that? Why will you not tell where they are buried? I don't understand. I mean, I understand that they supposedly had a private funeral, right? But why will you all not divulge the information? I divulge the information when people want to know. But you wanted them to know that the grave sites that they were leaving the flowers and stuff for, that those were not the people that they wanted to leave the flowers for. They thought that those people in those grave sites were Kobe and Gigi, but they were not. So why would you all withhold information like that when people want to know? Hint, hello. And then it says, "But we can tell you that is not the correct location." Okay, so you're not going to tell where they are, right? But, I mean, all you can do is tell people that that's not where they're located. Okay. See, I'm looking at every little detail, everything I come across. I am going to tell you all. Because it's important for you all to know. Because they are trying to trick you all. Okay? They are tricking you all. You gotta know, and you gotta keep your eyes open. But I'm helping y'all see. I'm shedding some light. Because obviously, you all are kind of like in the dark. You kind of need some guidance. I need to help you all see the light. See the light. Let me just add this. Now, Remember when I told you all on the previous video that, you all remember when Michael's family had a private funeral for him, huh? And then his grave remained unmarked, like Kobe's is unmarked and Gigi's is unmarked. Remember that? Remember? I'm just, connecting some more dots for you all. Maybe this is why they won't tell where it kind of, look, this kind of reminds me of Michael's stuff, how, but the thing is, I don't, the differences, I don't believe that they ever try to keep Michael's burial area a secret. People, the people that run that cemetery that the tombstone is in for Michael Jackson, they I don't believe that they try to not tell where his casket was. I don't think they tried to hide that type of information. And they don't clear out any gray flowers or anything like that. Anything that's left for Michael, they don't clear it out. They don't. At least I don't think they do. But I mean, you don't never hear about them really clearing out nothing over there, because everybody believes that he's in that tomb or that casket or whatever. They believe that he's in there, but the truth of the matter is, he really is not. Okay, he really is not in that tomb. He's not in the casket. So, I mean, it's like, guys, I remember also, I think I already mentioned on the other article, on the other video that I made, about how Jermaine was trying to say he didn't know exactly where they were gonna bury Michael. He said something about over the train tracks or something, and then and then he said he don't know where he's gonna put where they're gonna put the body of him at, and then yeah. So that kind of reminds me of that, when they said on the article, excuse me, when they didn't know where they were gonna put Kobe and Gianna, they didn't know where they were gonna put their bodies at, which memorial they were gonna put their bodies at. So yeah, connecting some more dots for y'all. Okay, guys, now I got to this part of the article here, and it says, not everyone is believing the cemetery's claim. On Tuesday, a couple that came to the cemetery to visit Kobe Bryant's grave site say they thought it was his, even after a security guard insisted it wasn't. The couple, which declined to give their names, pointed to a small bush with Christmas ornaments outside the private plot. And said they thought it was a ploy to fool people into thinking the person was buried months ago. Now, you gotta read between the lines with that one. I've been trying to sit here and see what they was trying to say. I'm kind of piecing it together in my head, but I know they are trying to fool people into thinking that somebody, they're trying to fool people. Well, let's just say they're just trying to fool people, period. Let's just put it like that. They're trying to fool people. Okay? I read that in that line there. They are trying to fool people. Do you hear what I'm saying? They are trying to fool people. Okay? They are trying to fool you all. I'm just pointing out what I see there. Just pointing out stuff. Okay, guys, so you remember when I was telling you all about Gigi and how, how the man on the video, that, Vanessa recorded said something about how she could have been on the guys' team or the boys' team or whatever, and how I'm like, how in the world can she be on the boys' team or whatever? And so I just happened to read this, article where Rick Fox was talking, and he was talking about the WNBA players. One of them even spoke at the memorial, and let's get down to where it says here. As for how some of the women are feeling about a possible jump to the men's league. Really? As for how some of the women are feeling about a possible jump to the men's league. Now, what I tell y'all about how I'm saying I believe that Gianna, since there has been a possible hoax pulled that she may just shave her head off, like shave her hair, and like do some cosmetic surgery, look a little different, to get onto the men's league on the NBA. So you gotta you gotta read between the lines, guys. Guys, I really, it's not, let's just put it like this, it's really, if it really is a hoax, I believe Gigi is going to be preparing herself to get back on the court or something, but maybe in looking a whole lot different, like a guy or something. Like, I'm telling you, because look at this stuff. I'm just reading, guys. I'm telling you, it's nothing is impossible. Nothing is impossible, for real. You just gotta understand the stuff that, like, it may seem absurd, But look at the times we're living in. A lot of stuff happened that is just, it just blows your mind. So yeah. Okay, guys, so you all remember when Kobe came out with the Kobe ADs in 2016, and a year later, 2017, Kobe came out with Kobe AD NXT. Kobe AD NXT 360. Now, you know what 360 means. 360 means complete turnaround or something, a turnaround or a complete circle in someone's life. And NXT is obviously abbreviation for next. So put it together. I mean, Kobe AD NXT 360 after death. After death? What happens after death? Next. What's next? The 360 change, turn around, complete circle, changes. I mean, just piece it together. Piece it all together, guys. Piece it all together. He did try to leave some little clues and hints. I don't know if people are picking up on this stuff for real. Also, yeah, it could tie in with 3-6 Mafia, 3-6 Mafia. Remember when the smoke clears. When the smoke clears. 3-6 Mafia. I mean, I'm just, like I said, I look at everything, the pieces that were left, for people to grasp onto, and nobody's looking at, or paying attention or reading between the lines of everything, guys, just, pay attention. Initially, Pierce Brothers Westwood Memorial Park in Los Angeles was listed as the place of burial, but a statement of correction on the death certificates was issued stating the place of burial as the Parkview Memorial Park, about a 10-minute drive from the Bryant's home in Newport Coast. When I looked at that death certificate, I saw two different memorial parks listed on the death certificate. Why does it have two on there still? It says it was corrected, but when they showed the article that has the death certificates on it, I saw two different burial sites. Well, which one is it? Are they really in Westwood, or are they really in Parkview? It can't be both of them. I mean, it really can't be. I mean, which one is it? I mean, is it Pierce Brothers, or is it Parkview? I mean, that's what I'm saying. You have unmarked graves, people going to the wrong grave sites, and then you got two different parks, memorial parks, that they listed on the death certificates. Like, what? Make some sense of it. Like, come on. You can't make any sense out of it, can you? Because how are you going to have them in two different places like that, huh? You can't. if they're together, how are they gonna be one is in the other one? And no, you can't even do it like that. No. So, because they're gonna be together. But I mean, even in their saying they're at Parkview, and they're saying that now that's not even their gravesite that people are going to. So where the hell they at? Alright guys, look. Okay, so I took a screenshot of the Facebook app that I use when I play 8-ball pool. This is the 8-ball pool icon. So you see this, right? Okay. What do you see right there? You see a 1 and a 3, right? 13. 13. Gianna's age was 13 when this said death occurred, right? 13. And remember, I've been playing this 8-ball pool for long time, you know, way before this, way before all this stuff happened. And so look, you got 13 and you got an 8 in the middle. An 8, like Kobe's shirt with the 8 and the 2 and the 4 inside of the 8. Also known, it could be thought of as the infinity symbol. Guys, come on, guys. So much he had, put out there for you all to grasp. I'm like seeing so much stuff. Like, really, guys, like, pay attention. Seriously. Alright, guys, so around the time that it was announced that Kobe and Gianna had passed, this video came out and it was published on Facebook. I watched it, and the man on there was talking about how Kobe was in a dispute with a pharmaceutical company, and he said that he was assassinated by the NBA. And when I went back to my page, I saw that they took the not the article, but they took the video down, and they said the primary claims in the information are factually incorrect. Fact checked from lead stories, fact check, fake news. Kobe Bryant not assassinated by the NBA, Big Pharma. And look what it says right there. Why does it say hoax? Why does it say hoax? Do y'all remember what I said what hoax means? Now, I'm going to tell you another instance where hoax has been used since this announcement about Kobe and Gigi passing. I'm going to show you. But you see that? It says hoax. But I'm going to get to that word in a little bit though. But I'm going to show you the next thing that involves the word hoax that has occurred in the during the announcement of the Kobe and Gigi's passing. Okay, guys, so here is the article that I am talking about that has the word death hoax, the words death hoax in the title of the article involving Kobe. Okay, guys, look at this. Kobe Bryant's eldest daughter, Natalia, becomes victim of death hoax. Really? Really, guys? So, if this really is a death hoax, it is a death hoax within a death hoax, guys. I also remember, that they said that let's just point these things out for you all. When they first announced Kobe's said death, they said the whole family, the whole entire family was on the helicopter. They said Kobe's whole entire family was on the helicopter. And then later they said, oh, well, it's not the whole family. It was Gianna. Gianna was on the helicopter with Kobe. And that's who they named from Kobe's family. Okay, so they named Gianna, but at first they said it was his whole family. Okay, first you don't get the story right and you all publish it online saying that they all died in a helicopter crash, but then you switch around and say, oh, it was Gianna in the crash, huh? No certainty, huh? So you just say, oh yeah, him and his whole family just died in a crash, but not getting the real facts, huh? And then none of this stuff is making sense anyway. None of it is. So this is what I'm saying. Everything is vague, and people are not catching on. Obviously, and like they even saying that they have a hoax for Vanessa and hoax for, well, they're trying to do something. They're trying to build off of said Kobe and Gianna's passing, right? But I mean, it's ridiculous. This is like, death hoax death hoax within a death hoax, huh? No. And like I said, I want to talk about what the word death hoax means again, because I already talked about it like some years ago when I was discussing Michael Jackson's death hoax. Oh, and also, remember when they said Rick Fox was also on that helicopter with Kobe and Gianna? Guys, and he wasn't on the helicopter with Gianna and Kobe. I mean, that is trying to pull the wool. They are trying to pull the wool over your eyes, giving false reports. They were giving false reports, okay? TMZ, false reports. I mean, all this stuff, false reports. Yes, they tell you things. You know, they work with people. You know, hell, I'm pretty sure that's how they knew about Michael. How the hell they know about Michael passing or whatever before anybody else, huh? I'm thinking Kobe worked with TMZ did the same thing. So I mean, hey, y'all gotta look at everything, man. Come on, Rick Fox was not even on the helicopter. He was not on the helicopter. They was giving false information about Rick Fox, and they gave false information about Kobe's whole family being on that helicopter too. So, really, come on now. Okay, guys, so this is a different definition than what I gave on one of my older videos, but it's basically the same thing, really, when you look at it. This definition says hoax. The definition of a hoax is a deception intended to trick or mislead. And they used it in a sentence. It says, a fake news story published to entertain or trick people is an example of a hoax. Okay? And it's quite obvious what this really is. It's a fake news story. And you think about it, Kobe said he was going to see how, life is after, when, after he supposed passed, I mean, or whatever he said on the Ringer. Guys, I mean, just listen. Y'all gotta pay attention. Yeah. Okay, guys. So, yeah, I was looking at the memorial, and when Vanessa mentioned the Notebook movie, guys, do you all know, like, maybe probably like 4 or 5 days before this aired, this memorial aired, 2/24, 2020, they're the memorial, maybe like 4 or 5 days or probably like a week before this, I was watching the Notebook, the movie, the Notebook, the one that she's talking about, the one where the lady gets was it dementia or something. I was looking at that movie. It's not a coincidence. It's not a coincidence. Like, I was looking at that movie, and she said that Kobe would bring back the props of the movie, right? And he brought back the dress that Ali was wearing, because what did she say? What did Vanessa say? Kobe said, because That's the dress that Ellie wore every time she would come back to him, whenever her mind would slip, you know, and Noah would try to help her to remember. Her mind would slip, but every time that would happen, he'd have to try to help her remember, and every time she would come back and she'd have that dress. So like I told you, like there's no coincidences, okay? No coincidences. I was seriously watching that movie, and then Vanessa talks about the movie The Notebook, bringing home props to The Notebook. Guys, come on. Come on. Come on. I'm like, okay, so I'm gonna end the video right now.